Hello dear Capricorn, I will tell you today's horoscope for August 15th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Don't complain about something you already did by choice, focus on what's coming next. It's time to start making choices that will lead you to better things in the future. Don't stop doing what you should at your job. For now, it's the place you belong, and you must maintain the good reputation you have there. That way, when you decide to leave, you can ask for recommendations that your superiors will be happy to give you. It's a good day to start making decisions about a long trip you want to take. Always remember that life is meant to be lived well. If you're going to be cowardly and comfortable staying in the same place your whole life, then it's better not to even consider the possibility of taking a journey like this. Think carefully about what you're going to do. In your relationship, you're seeing that things may be changing a bit. Don't let this separate you. It's normal for love to change over time, but try to never lose the passion and the feeling that united you and made you decide to commit to sharing your life. Don't let your strong drive lead you to make bad decisions and start delegating obligations and tasks to others. You need to start being more present in your home. If you already are, this means you need to focus more on the important things happening to your family members. You're failing to respond to their needs. Love is fine, you just need to give it greater importance. You need to change certain aspects of your life that are wrong. Love needs attention and pampering. If you've received complaints from your partner, it's important to start appreciating them and showing them affection, which makes love grow. A bad day for work involving your creativity. It could be that you're going through a period of lack of ideas. You need to seek out new inspiration, get out into the world more, and try to discover new things. A person who owes you an outstanding debt could appear today to repay it. Perhaps it's not money, but it could be something that will bring you a lot of benefit, since you need it. If your relationship is going well and without problems, you should start thinking about formalizing the commitment more. Your partner could have been waiting for a more serious proposal for a while. If you move too quickly, you could start to lose yourself. That could be good sometimes, especially when you have a personality as defined as your dear Capricorn. If you lose yourself, you'll be playing the wonderful game of finding yourself. That's always entertaining for anyone. Realizing that we're even a little right in a relationship that's not going well may actually be the most important and necessary thing we grow within our hearts. That's why what you achieve from today onwards may be a little better. When you start a new job, everything may seem much better than it was at your previous location, but then we realize it's more of the same, only with a different setting. If that happens to you, then you're not looking in the right place for you. The goat isn't affected by what others say. He knows very well that he has everything within him to achieve something good, so lift your spirits with some time alone. You've fallen and stumbled before in life. Today you could fail again, but you've learned from the past that no matter how many times we fall, we'll always get back on our feet. Technical complications with an appliance in your home could be a headache today. If you have the opportunity to leave your current job to move to another place, a place you've always wanted to or have been interested in for some time, you should take this trip without hesitation. Your destiny likely lies there, where you could be very happy. If you must share household chores with your partner, do so starting now. You have a great talent for your job, and you know it, but you need to focus more carefully on your obligations. Remember what you learned while studying. It will be very helpful for what you need to do now and what lies ahead. An elderly relative who is very dear to you will be having a difficult time with their health. Give them the support they need. You're being unprepared for someone who's playing you. We often need to take a good look at who's at our side. It could be that the person you've only recently met is playing tricks on you and thinks they can manipulate you at will. Don't let this happen. Take control of the situation, and if you feel like you're being deceived, then cut off the relationship and communication with that person. It won't bring anything good to your life. Capricorn knows very well that unity is strength to face everything negative that comes into our lives, so they have no doubt that they have many positive things that can help them see everything much more clearly and truly face whatever may bring them down. Love is important to everyone, and you have everything you need to start making some changes in the way you view your current commitments, Capricorn. Don't forget what you need to learn right now about love and its achievements. At work, everything gets complicated for Capricorn, as they know their life can be much better when they set their mind to it. You need to pay much more attention to what's necessary. If you don't have the necessary thoughts to start seeing the good in life, then you're not looking closely at what can be beneficial to you. Don't forget that, Capricorn. You're having a great time right now, so you have nothing to fear. You can achieve something much better right now. Don't doubt it, you have things to do today. You have to show that you care and that you're there, that things are as they've always been, and that you're not afraid to take charge of the problems and obligations you've put aside. It's vital that you do it as soon as possible and that they keep their word, because much is at stake on this day when love doesn't wait. Love begins like this, suddenly, with a small gesture that changes everything. Now you know, because you've stopped seeing that friendship as anything more than a mere friendship. It's time to do something about it, because just as new love emerges and fills us with emotions, it can also fade. This is a day to stop protecting yourself, to step barefoot on the grass, to feel the sun or the rain on your face. It's a day to stop fearing the consequences of being alive. So go out, be yourself, and enjoy the world as it is. This will balance you in more ways than one, you'll see. Any white lie, when it comes to money, can do a lot of damage. So it's time to be honest about what happened. Tell things as they happened and promise to take the appropriate measures. This is the right thing to do, and it's the way you'll honor your obligations. It will stay that way if you do. Take better care of your body. This is a great opportunity that someone who wants to work side by side with you will give you. They've seen what you can do and are very interested in your approach to work and your career. Don't let the people around you stop you from progressing. It's time to start making choices and end a relationship that's restricting your freedom. It's a good time to start thinking about financial independence, and you need it. Long workdays are taking their toll on your health. You'll be much happier if you invest your money in a business or something that allows you greater freedom. You have the option to make an important and significant decision at work. It could be an excellent opportunity to shine and showcase your talents, but you're letting the moment pass you by. Start seeing the important things and the good things that are happening. Someone very special will come into your life, and you'll probably meet them today. Love brings surprises throughout the day. Just wait and see, it will be a pleasant moment with someone very special. You might even receive a serious proposal to start a relationship. It's always good to renew our image, as well as our clothing. If you have the opportunity to invest in this today, do it without hesitation. You always need to project the image you desire to achieve success. The relationship is fine, keep it up because better times will always come to strengthen the union. Look carefully around you, it's likely that someone close to you is experiencing profound sadness. Don't stop supporting that person, as you might have a way to make them feel better. Capricorn is going through a difficult time, where fatigue may be taking its toll and leaving them weak to perform daily tasks. You'll have a lot of trouble getting up today. Try to do an exercise routine that will energize you and help you better complete the day. A goal you thought was unattainable could seem closer today. If this happens, then don't stop pursuing this dream. You could take many steps forward. Don't wait around, just act. You must start fighting for what you want. Things won't always come to you magically. In fact, this almost never happens. If you travel for a while, you might realize the positive things you have at home. This has a lot to do with what's affecting you during this Capricorn season. That's why you need to showcase some of your underexplored abilities. There are good abilities that can be demonstrated in love. When you have the feeling that someone isn't going to be there for you, it's a new method of conquest that you try. But when you're not clear, everything can turn out to be bad. Nothing you're experiencing is a downhill climb. When it comes to money, you should always try to achieve a positive outcome, so you might see everything in a much more bearable light. Business is very important, you just have to try. Good health is a priority for people who are going through a good time. If you have many doubts, then you need to put a little more confidence into your personal life. Work may be somewhat difficult, and if you're still unemployed, don't expect immediate results. It'll likely take a while to find something that suits you. If you're in urgent financial need, consider taking an option you haven't considered until now. It may not be what you want, but you should keep working until it arrives. Important family decisions could divide the family a bit. It's essential that you stay united in the face of what's happening. Separating only exacerbates the problem. Find ways to counteract this and start putting your mind to work. Organize your workspace, take risks, and set new goals. Don't let things stay that way. You could end up mentally exhausted and with little desire to continue in a place where good things happen and where there are future prospects. You're no longer taking responsibility for the things that matter most in life. You need to start thinking much more carefully about the steps you're going to take. You must be more open to those around you, they don't always have the best for you. Don't be afraid to let life carry you a little. There are times when we must do this and just let the current guide us toward our destiny. If you've already done everything to achieve it, of course. Remember that effort is always rewarded for those who work with all their heart and dream big. You owe someone very close to you a debt and they're very afraid of collecting. Remember to pay what you owe. If the situation is the other way around and you're the one who's afraid of collecting, then take the courage to ask for what's owed to you. You need that money. Very important decisions in Capricorn's life could force them to take a step they don't feel quite ready for, so today you need to find something that will help you see life from a better perspective, something more positive than usual. If you're not in a relationship right now, you can see that you have something good going for you, so you can give yourself this time alone to focus on other aspects of your life that may need you to take charge of, work being one of them. Start embracing success. If you fail to realize that right now you have so much more to see coming your way, then you're not seeing all the possibilities that are opening up for you. It's good to think things through before you say them. Most people don't, and that's why they end up feeling terrible about it. Now, make your dreams come true. When you want to be somewhere, it's very noticeable, you can't help but show it. So today, try not to let your face show that you don't feel comfortable somewhere. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, your perceptive acuity will help you differentiate truth from lies. Dangerous tendency, complicating your time with people who drain your energy. What to avoid, disappointment when something doesn't go as expected. Quote of the day. Being afraid is for the brave, but giving in to fear is for cowards. The best relationship today, with Cancer. The most tense, with Leo. If you're single, there's a perceptual shift in your intimate relationships that transforms everything for the better. The universal number is 6 in numerology. The sum is reduced to single digits. Your auspicious hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adjusted to your national time zone. 2:15 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 4:25 p.m., 11:40 p.m. Your lucky numbers are 8, 18, 21, and 30. A moment of lucidity will make you look like a very wise person to someone who is seeking important advice today. You could be the savior of their problem and hit the nail on the head. Help them. You don't have to always be thinking about that person who has captivated you, you must take action on the matter. There's no time to waste on fantasies. It's better to know now whether you have a chance of having something with them or not. This saves us a lot of time and allows us to save all that time spent trying to win them over, which we could use for something more productive. The argument you might have with a family member isn't a serious problem, it's something that can be resolved over time. If you can avoid this situation, do it without thinking, because it would be best to avoid problems. For singles, love is a bit complicated, as it's very likely that they'll meet someone or have already come into contact with someone who will ultimately turn out to be very different from what they thought. Love is waiting for you, but it needs you to have much more decision-making power. If you've been in a relationship for some time, that person is missing you taking charge of things they find difficult to manage. You may be going through a period of stress that prevents you from being the protective person you were in the beginning. If you can't reach a verbal agreement with someone about a problem you had some time ago, then it's a good idea to do so through legal means. Don't let doubts fill your mind today, you could end up going astray and have to go back a while. A very close friend will try to set you up with an acquaintance. Things may not work out well, especially if you're in a bad mood about meeting someone new. Someone who urgently needs some kind of financial help will likely contact you today. If it's a very close friend who needs this favor, then respond to their request if you can. If you feel like you've been cheated on by someone you love, you may be right, but it's also possible that it was just your thoughts. Don't let this take its toll on you and ruin a relationship. Instead, choose to talk things through and demand absolute honesty from the other person. Taking care of your heart by giving up fried foods and saturated fats is a good way to maintain your health and avoid complications in old age. The Capricorn has many ways of showing the way, so from now on, you don't have a problem. For everything you're going through, you may have some confusion right now. For everything you have to look forward to, you can have the best, so you have to keep your spirits up, Capricorn. If you're about to give up on the path you want, everything will turn out a little worse. So from now on, dear Capricorn, you can't see everything, but if you're fully in agreement with the best you can have, start seeing everything today. Extra money can always come from where you least expect it, and it will bring some things that you couldn't possibly understand. Never forget what's happening, because it's the most certain thing you could be experiencing right now. There are no bad changes, everything happens for a reason. If you need to start putting a little more energy into your body, then don't doubt everything you're experiencing. Don't let fears prevent you from meeting someone who's been seeking your attention. You won't always fail in love, you should give them an option every chance you get, it could be the one that will last. Start eating healthier, choose fiber and fruit in the morning. This is an excellent time to take risks and fight for what you want. If you're in business, you'll likely see some competition today. Don't let that intimidate you, fight the battle and you'll end up winning. You love someone very much, but they may be having erroneous thoughts about you, and they'll let you know today. If they don't believe you, then there's nothing else you can do. Sometimes it's better to lose someone you love to have sanity and be with the right people. You're closing yourself off from the possibilities that present themselves in your life and missing out on valuable opportunities to shine. If you're having problems with your boss, you need to try to resolve this. If the situation gets out of control, it's best to start looking for a new job. Love is at a very stable point, but you must ensure it remains that way. Don't let the person you love call you out on anything. You could have a bad time if you stop paying attention to the person you love. You've been lied to lately, and you've found out from other people. You feel a sense of betrayal inside you, so today you must confront that person. Don't let them get away with it or make you look naive. Set the record straight. Capricorn, save your strength for another day during this day. It's good to give yourself space so you can begin to believe in the good and the new things that will come into your life. Don't opt for anything that involves suffering or too much effort for you now, Capricorn. Remember the good in you. You don't have to be looking for the heart of this minute if you're single, Capricorn. You have to start having a little fun, try dating new people, have an active intimate life, but carefully, have fun, go to parties, and go out with friends. You should do that now. You have to do something to stop seeing your work as too heavy a burden or as something beyond your talents. You can do it all, Capricorn, don't forget that. Right now you have a lot to do, but you should take the time to sit in nature and contemplate the sky, even if it's just for a minute. You must do it. Don't fall behind on the progress everyone around you is making. You know you can reach a good point, now you just have to see something better for yourself. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.